14-goal Mohamed Salah may be the standout player of the first half of the Premier League season on Merseyside, and Manchester City are the undisputed goal kings with two players, Raheem Sterling and Sergio Aguero, reaching double figures before Christmas. Yet of the half-dozen strikers to have achieved that early target, one has not really been playing as a striker this season. Neither has he been performing, like all the others, for a club in the Champions League elite. Everton have been at the other end of the table most of the time and until a few weeks ago were flirting with relegation, though as if to prove you cannot keep a good man down, Wayne Rooney joined the club with his 10th league goal of the season against Swansea on Monday. Fair enough, it was scored from the penalty spot, and so were a couple more in his total, but Harry Kane and Aguero take penalties too. As Rooney's goals from open play have included his first hat-trick for Everton, one of them a stunning strike from his own half against West Ham, and the Etihad goal in August that remains the only moment in the season to cost Manchester City league points, surely it is reasonable to cut the 32-year-old some slack. Most people thought the former Manchester United striker was finished, or at least that he had given his best years and form to Old Trafford. Few could understand why Everton wanted him back, especially when Ronald Koeman proceeded to bring Gylfi Sigurdsson to the club. For a while it appeared Everton could not work out their best team, certainly their best front line, and Koeman ultimately paid the price. It now appears Everton might have acted a little hastily, not in sacking Koeman but in assuming the slide would continue all the way down the table. Sam Allardyce was brought in to prevent that happening, but Rooney's renaissance began on day -1 of the new manager's reign, with the shortly to be announced successor to Koeman merely sitting in the stand as David Unsworth's team finally came good on the occasion of David Moyes' return to Goodison with West Ham. The key then was playing Rooney a little deeper, so as not to keep running into Sigurdsson's space. Allardyce has always been relaxed about Rooney's role in a team. When he was England manager he told him he could play where he liked, and though both ended up severing their England connections sooner than expected, it could be that a club reunion suits each of them perfectly. Allardyce intends to use Rooney sparingly and give him as much rest as possible, while making a point of selecting him for big games. Even in his pomp Rooney was sometimes sidelined at United under Sir Alex Ferguson, which was one thing, before Louis van Gaal and José Mourinho tired of working out how to best fit him into a side and started leaving him on the bench as a matter of routine. In his last years at Manchester United he wasn't playing, and you could tell he wanted to play, Allardyce said, making it sound as if he might have made a bid for the player himself if Koeman had not got there first. This is where Allardyce comes in, of course.